know that feeling when you're all motivated and ready to draw, but you just don't have the inspiration and you don't know what to draw, and then you try it, but basically end up ripping off the paper. And that's why in this video I'm going to show you 5 ways of how to find inspiration. Nature, animals. All of the real life is so beautiful, you just have to know how to look at it, and you can definitely search your inspiration from the real life and from the objects or places or whatever that you find beautiful. Oftentimes we look at what is in front of us for granted and we are not paying attention to all of those beautiful stuff that surround us. But I think that we as artists really know how to do it, and we should do this more. Here as an example, I'm going to show you a little illustration that is going to be very quick about the flowers that actually we were bringing to the cemetery. But I thought they were beautiful and that's why I took them as an inspo, and that's why I instantly knew what to draw and I didn't have to worry about it. My tip for you, and something to pay attention next time, is to actually try to capture whatever you see that is beautiful or inspirational. Just take a photo of it. It doesn't have to be perfect, so that the next time you're going to want to draw something but you will have no idea what to draw, you will be able to actually have a good reference of something, and also this is going to be a good memory for you from that place or object or whatever it is, so it is a win-win kind of situation. Also, I believe that if you are referencing your own photos, it will be more original and it will separate you from the other artists, because it will be something very unique to you and it will definitely differentiate you from all of the other works. And as well, I want to show you my other real-life inspirations. As you can see, the reference I was using is this beautiful cat in a cat cafe. And it took me quite a while to make this, but I think that it's actually pretty good, and the inspiration was definitely a real-life photo. Another example that I'm having are those ducks that are bathing in the water. It is not exactly a finished piece, but it is definitely a photo that I took, and then I gathered inspiration from that photo. And of course, it wouldn't be an inspiration video without our one and only Pinterest. You know how much I love it. It is because it's a great place to gather inspiration. There are a lot of different photos and different aesthetics, and I love that you can create the boards and actually keep all of your favorite photos in there. I created myself this animals kind of board, and it is definitely one of my favorite if I want to draw a certain animal but I don't know how to, or definitely color inspiration for when you don't know which colors to use, and generally art inspo kind of board when you just want to check out what other people are doing. But of course, it is not just the Pinterest. I also like to use Instagram for having a photo inspiration, whether it is from other illustrators or real-life photos, for example, animals and photography, to also keep me inspired, but also to have them as a reference. You can also only use Instagram for gathering the inspiration. You don't have to create anything, and Instagram is also great for making boards so that you always can access what you save. I recently discovered draw this in your style kind of challenges, and they're also great for the inspiration because you don't have to think of any kind of character design, or you don't have to think about the background. You have the prompt, you just have to do it in your style. And it is definitely great for being discovered, but also to discover artists that you like. This is a very specific idea, and I don't know whether other people are doing that too, but sometimes I love to draw the lyrics from my favorite artists. For example, this is a little lyric design from Lana del Rey's songs, and 4 songs are for 4 designs. And it is also a great way to keep yourself inspired, but also to kind of just showcase your favorite lyrics. I think that songs, especially when there are amazing artists who write them, for example Taylor Swift, have amazing inspo and they have amazing concepts and maybe some beautiful words mentioned, and that can also keep you inspired. Of course, only you know what kind of music you like listening to, and therefore what kind of aesthetic is drawing you. For example, I like the cottagecore kind of vibe with magic and with beautiful words, and that's why definitely Taylor Swift is the kind of artist that is exactly for that. And that's why I'm usually very inspired with her songs as well as Lana Del Rey songs. I also like Harry Styles songs, etc. And when it comes to the actual words of the song, I usually get my lyrics from azlyrics.com. I would say this one is quite controversial, but I decided to put it because in a way it can actually be useful. So in Notion, I decided that with AI technology, I would write a list of, for example, some type of prompt for drawing. And in result, I think that the AI actually did quite a good job because I think that the ideas are quite decent. For example, for the cottagecore vibe, he actually wrote a cabin in the woods or a field of wildflowers, garden, rustic kitchen, and I would say those are actually quite alright prompts to have. While I'm trying out a different kind of idea, I also want to mention that of course you definitely do not need AI. You can write it in your own kind of way. Think of a scene and then what you connect to it. And I usually do this because I have some kind of idea when I'm walking or driving or something. And then I just write it down on my phone, and then when I'm ready to draw, I actually have the ideas. And those were basically my 5 main ideas and my 5 main sources of when I have no idea what to draw, but I'm definitely very motivated, but I have a lack of inspiration. I really hope that you liked the video. Let me know whether you learned something new, and definitely write in the comments what are your favorite ways of gathering inspiration. See you in the next video, guys. Bye!